y'all, look at this look right here. Welcome back to another video. If you're new, hello, my name is Ashali. Let me just say this was a little challenging because your girl didn't use glitter. I'm trying to create looks where we're not incorporating glitter every time, and honestly this is an inspired look from an old look I did years ago, guys. I think I've never posted it because I never liked how it came out, but let me just show you guys what's the inspo for today. We're jumping right to it, taking our flat brush and carving our brows with our Piloise base in shade number 2, bringing the concealer down into our entire lid and buffing it in. Of course, we're working with colors, so we're taking our Be Perfect Carnival and taking this shade right here called Lagoon. Before I jump in with my voiceover, I don't know if you guys have noticed on my videos where this section right here, if I zoom in too much, see this line right here on the camera, it's been causing me a headache. Really don't know why is doing that. All of my videos that I've been filming for you guys have been a fail because that little portion of it pops up in my pictures, in my videos. If I was to lower the contrast, I think you'll be able to see it more. I like my setting to be a little dark so you guys can see the actual contrast of my looks. So I don't know if it's about time to change my lenses. I try to take the lens off, clean it, and it's not that. I looked for videos and the videos are not telling me anything, and usually that is from like the shutter stuff, but I don't know how to fix it, so I'm so sorry. I still want to bring content for y'all, but this is just what is messing all of my videos. So yeah, let's get back to the look. As y'all see, all I'm doing is making sure the pigment is there and just packing to then jump into our second shade. I'm gonna be taking my 3551 Fantasy palette. This is all pastel shades. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna try my best not to add glitter to this look. I'm also going to be using pastel colors inside. Like, this is what I love when I'm recreating my old looks or any looks. I like to put my own twist but make it a little different. So what I'm planning on doing is doing this exact look and just adding pastel colors in this same order. So I'm gonna be adding whites right here. Like, the light doesn't let me. I'm gonna be adding like whites right here, and then lavender, and maybe like a different color. I don't know which one yet, but also it shows that I packed on a shimmer shade. I've noticed that before I applied it to my eyelids. So there is a blue shade on top of that shimmer, and that's the color we went with, and we're just blending the edges with this cute pastel shade. Now we're jumping in with Tropics. This is one of my favorite greens, y'all. The way it applies and the way it shows up on your eyelids and how pigmented, y'all. This is honestly my favorite palette, but we're basically doing the same and going in with a pastel green and blending out the edges. Y'all, I just love how that pigment is showing up on camera, and y'all in person, y'all, period. Now I'm just showing you guys a little bit of the process. Of course, we're gonna be balancing the colors and going back in with, you know, the two colors. Now we're jumping in with this purple. Like, I just love how pigmented these shades are. I can't get over it. But I'm just packing this purple into my outer corner, and then of course with our pastel, Yes, we're blending the edges to then cut in our crease. So to cut my crease, all I used was a makeup wipe and took the end of my tweezers and cut my crease, y'all. As y'all see, my cut crease is not so dramatic because I wanted something that was gonna complement my eye shape, which you are in control of, you know, achieving. So for our concealer, I used the P. Louise base, of course, but I wanted to mention, usually I'm doing cut creases that are giving me the illusion that I have bigger eyelid space, but this time I just wanted to go, you know, a little subtle that complement my eye. So this is just why it looks like this. Usually I do it more rounded, but as y'all see, I also jumped in with another palette to take this white shade, but I stuck with my pastel shades because I didn't realize we already had white. So yeah, now I'm just adding white. On camera it looks like yellow, but it was a lime green and then a pastel purple, and then at the end I brung in that purple shade, and then with the blue I tried to merge everything together, which created a different type of color combination, because that purple looks like pink now, which I'm not mad at. And all I did was go back and pack all the colors back, so you know everything is just, you know, blended together and don't look harsh. In the other eye it looks like it's a little patchy in the white shade, but I did end up fixing it and just added a little bit more product. And yeah, now we're jumping into face and we're just moisturizing. Look at my baby. Adding our primer, of course. This one is the NYX marshmallow primer. It has a marshmallow scent for those that are curious, and I'm just working this in. I don't know if y'all noticed, but in the beginning of the video, like when you guys are closed up in my face, I have like a little rash, and y'all, it's allergy season. It's allergy season, so usually like I break out around my nose area and just so much dryness, but we're just gonna be working on putting some hydration into our face this weekend, so you know we have a cute base. All right, so y'all seen I use my L'Oreal foundation in shade 485 and buffed it in, and now we are using our concealer in shade 16. And I've noticed that I've been having discoloration peeping out, so I added concealer around my mouth area. And y'all, I'm going to be getting me a color correcting to put under my foundation, because around my mouth area, when I take the picture it shows up darker, well, like that dark pigmentation. So yeah, we cannot be having that. So to set our entire face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and usually I like to go in first with the brush and then go in with my puff to press everything in. Now to bronze, we're using our Juvia's Place in shade 10. Y'all, I wish I would have kept this clip, but I used the wrong brush, and y'all, in the corner of my forehead it's so pigmented because it's blended with my blush and bronzer, and it looks like, girl, what did you do? But right now I'm just making sure I'm balancing the color and warming up my face. I did notice that you can see the texture of the rash, so you know I was just very careful. I think I'm gonna take a little break because I cannot have my skin like that, okay? But I'm just contouring my nose and jumped in with this Vulgar blush and just added this all over my cheek. It looks very intimidating, but it's so beautiful, y'all, and it's super, you know, settled. I like to bring it around my nose so it can look very, you know, blushy. And y'all already know I don't have my pencils, but I've been loving the fact that I can add concealer under my eyes and put whatever color I want, and it's still gonna show and it's gonna pop. Okay, I did use the blank canvas from P. Louise, and I just added all of my shades, my pastel shades. So I did take the purple and I just, you know, blended it under my eyes. And to add a little pop into our teardrop, we went in with this, you know, baby blue shimmer shade. And I just love how it popped, y'all. I just loved how it popped. I was just having a whole experimenting moment. I just took a shimmer eyeshadow and applied it as a highlighter. This is just a look purpose because I liked how it looked, but I wouldn't like it. Just didn't give me a highlighter vibe. It had more shimmer instead of like letting it melt. But what can you expect? Is a shimmer shade. So now I just set in my entire face, and I just love at the end to put little touches here and there to tie the look up. So for our lips, we are just adding our Trendsetter Morphe liner. Yeah, all know this is the only one I use. It's just my favorite dark brown shade, and I used the Frozen collection for this gloss, and honestly I really love it. And this is the final look, my loves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I will definitely appreciate it, and I'll see you on my next look. Bye.